not making myself clear. I don't give a fuck.
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it? Taking a picture.
Okay, now Booster, this one for you. You like them nasty, nasty, don't you? So the question is, how nasty do you like them? Because we have digging their nose and eat it nasty, and then we got use a public restroom booty butt naked nasty. Now that's some nasty shit.
You're like the child that I wish that I had. What? I care for you just like a daughter I spawned. Hold on now. It's a little funny. You could almost call me Dad.
Why? Why? Oh, that's why.
I heard about water witching before, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just an ordinary branch.
It's a dowsing rod.
Welcome back to Grimoire Entries, where I teach you witchcraft one page at a time. Today we're just going to be talking about dowsing in general. Most sources will say it's debunked because it relies on muscle movement in order to move, but those same sources will also admit that it works more often than not. But also remember, it may not be the most reliable form of divination like pendulum because it relies on muscle movement. A lot of different types of dowsing rods, but the more common ones you'll see today are two usually metal L-shaped bars, and here's an example on screen of how they're held. It's traditionally used to find water, minerals, basically anything under the earth. Apparently people have found bodies with them, which is disturbing. Similar to pendulum, ask your rods to show me yes or show me no, and see what they do. Do they cross? Do they go to the left? Go to the right? And of course, like pendulum, you can do simple yes-no questions. But that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. It's a very ancient form of divination, stems from a lot of different cultures. The next episode will be on Ouija and the very complex history behind it.
Hello?
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom. You don't want them out, okay?
If a nigga try to take what's blunting on, shout out to my zone. Hey, you my brother, get your friend. I'm like, Moo, Liza, Sosa, Yayo, bitch, Nayo, bitch, yo, Moo, Liza, Sosa, Yayo, bitch, Nayo, bitch.
Also, what is a real friend? Someone who scoops up your shit and puts it in the cat litter box?
Right. What? I'm trying to listen more, and it's really made me aware of how little I know what you're saying sometimes.
I don't think we ever really got over that language barrier.
No, it's not your fault.
What the fuck? You speak English?
Of course I do.
You've spoke English the whole time I've been here.
Who am I? And why do I exist? And who made me? And what am I expected to do with my life?
Izzy, how many?
20.
Start lower. I beg you.
But I've gotten to the point, you should know this too, that I'm used to.
Я теперь готова ко всему на свете. Я отсидела свой срок в интернете. Выхожу на улицу гладить кота, а его переезжает тачка мента. Я иду по городу в черном худи, тут обычно холодно.
I'm not gonna stop, that's who I am.
Welcome back to Grimoire Entries. Today we're covering Ceromancy, also known as wax divination. Ceromancy, like most forms of divination we've covered so far, is old as fuck. It has ancient Greek, Roman, and Celtic roots. The way I see it, there's really two methods of wax reading that I'm aware of. If you know any more, leave them in the comments. One being the more traditional way by pouring very hot wax into a cool liquid, usually blessed water, and doing a reading based on the shapes the wax forms. Kind of like scrying, ask yourself what the shapes in the wax remind you of. What do you see in them? Kind of like when you find shapes in clouds. I tagged a creator who's very, very gifted in Ceromancy. If this piques your interest, definitely go give them a follow. Anyway, the other method of wax reading would be just investigating the remnants of a spell candle. Doing this can reveal how the spell actually went. Was it successful? Did it backfire? Should you do it again? You know. For example, if you used a really small candle and the wax overflowed like crazy and pooled more than usual, then the intention you have for the spell is too big for such a small candle, and try doing it again with a bigger candle. Or multiple candles, you get the idea. Now, another practitioner could see a small candle emitting a lot of wax and could think it's something completely different, and that's completely okay. Ceromancy is more reliant on intuition and pattern recognition and the imagination. If you're ever unsure about something during Ceromancy, or honestly any divination method you're new to, I'll always recommend doing multiple types of divination to confirm or deny what you've come across. But here on screen, I'm doing the investigating the spell remnants method. Obviously, you'll get a better result if you use a bigger candle, but I didn't feel like having a time lapse going on my phone for like 6 hours straight. Like, I'm committed to this series, but not that committed. Sorry. But once the candle goes out, or you have to put it out because of some risk, again, practice fire safety, y'all. You can investigate the remnants. This one kind of looks like a shark tooth. I don't know. It's very small, so I don't know what to do with that. And this is the more traditional method where you pour very hot wax into water. Again, you can bless the water, or you can add things to the bottom of a glass like crystals, bones, whatever you want. Also, make sure the crystals are water safe if you're adding crystals. And if you're asking a question, you can utilize color magic with your wax. There's a lot of different ways you can kind of customize, I guess, this form of divination. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, this is how the page turned out. I love it. I know I said I didn't really like the last one because it was sloppy, but this one is kind of a bit sloppy, but I still love it. Honestly, none of my pages are that neat, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Anyway, next episode will be on dowsing rods, and thank you guys for watching.
Gosh, babe, look at this pretty rock I got today. Oh, look at them. They're so adorable. Yes, it was great seeing you. Love and light. Oh, babe, don't worry. I cleaned it. Yeah, my parents' cat killed it and I found it and it's fucking cool. Oh, it's just wasps and my cat's toenails. Babe, when you go to the grocery store, can you pick up more red pepper flakes and chili powder? Okay, so who's fucking with you at work? Oh, yeah, I don't think they're gonna fuck with you anymore. Yeah, no, I take karma into my own hands. Don't fuck with a witch.
Quick witch tip for those witches that are hoarding spell jars. If you hold your spell jar and you think it doesn't have any energy anymore, because you know the energy, it does go away after some time. This is a freaking 3-year-old spell jar, man. I'm not totally sure if this is doing anything anymore, so I think it needs to go. So the tip is if you want to get rid of your old spells, you can literally simply just break them down, cleanse the jar and reuse it, or if you don't want to reuse the jar, just trash it all. It's totally fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. And if you really want to make sure nothing happens to you, just redo the same spell. You know, I think they need redone every now and then. This guy looks pretty beat up.
All the witchy things I found in my very conservative Christian mother-in-law's home. A little cauldron, complete with a handle. Oh look, a circle casting. Moon water. Holy water. Sus. A rusting screw just sitting on the shelf. Ostrich egg. Serious protection vibes. Chime in the window. More circle casting. Larger coven this time. Antlers and wreaths hanging in the garden. More antlers and wreaths. And a perfect little home for the Cid. Who's gonna tell her?
If you are not of love and light, thank you for your presence, but it's time to leave. Alright, fuckers, you know what time it is. Everybody out of my house. Go! Door's there.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.